Hello, my name is Aaron, and today I am reading Adventures Under the Sea. So, as I sat on the white sand beach, staring at the crystal blue water of the ocean going all the way to the horizon where the sapphire turned navy with puffy billows of clouds floating lazily by, my mind began to wander. What lives beneath the glass surface of these waves? Fish for certain, other marine life too. But what if there was an entire civilization down there, living in a dome or something? Would they be friendly? As I stared at the ocean, the water began to churn, faster and faster, rotating in a clockwise fashion until a whirlpool opened 2 bunny hops away. Staring with my mouth open, a figure poked its scaly head out. Looking about and only seeing me, it came a bit further out, holding a golden trident, and grinned, rows of sharp teeth at me. Dancing in a small circle, it pointed the trident at me, then beckoned. It wanted me to follow, but that's impossible, isn't it? The creature repeated its actions, cocked its head to one side as if to say, "Are you coming?" then flipped it upside down and was gone. Feeling a little dumb, I got to my feet and dove into the whirlpool head first. What a ride that was! First I went left, then I went right. Then I spun like a top for 30 seconds and couldn't tell which way was up, but it ended as suddenly as it began, and when I opened my eyes, I was standing at the bottom of the ocean. The first thing I noticed was how beautiful it was here. Little schools of fish swimming everywhere, plants of all kinds, like the ones I had learned about in science class, dotted the landscape. Corals and rock formations, too. I let out a bubbly breath of wonder. How is this possible? With a start, I realized I could breathe normally, as if I was still on the beach. I looked around for the creature that led me here, but it was nowhere to be found. I started walking, no particular place in mind, no particular plan in mind. Uh, Climbing up a rather large rock cluster, I look around. I am able to make out what looks like a sunken ship not far from where I am, and a shark's den on the opposite direction. In the opposite direction. Feeling more adventurous and not wanting to become lunch, I set out for the sunken ship. As I drew closer, the dark oak wood of the prow pointed majestically towards the sky with the figurehead of a ghostly white angel leading the way. The ship was roughly hewn apart. More than half of the craft lay on its side silently. I carefully climbed into the belly of the beast, so to speak. In the dim light, I was able to see chests scattered about. Most of the chests were filled with strange gold coins. A rack of weapons lay spilled over the floor as well. As I turn to leave, a glint of silver catches my eye. A silver ball, roughly the size of a marble, lay alone in the middle of the floor. Picking it up and looking at it closely, it seemed unremarkable. I put the ball in my pocket and left the ship. Upon jumping back to the ocean's floor, a whirlpool suddenly flared up around me, and the scaly figure from before stepped into the center with me. He held out a scaly clawed hand and made the "give me" motion. I reached into my pocket and I gave him the ball. He held it close to his chest for a moment, handed me a small pink crystal, and then with a solid shove, sent me flipping through the whirlpool. I awoke with a start, looking around in a panic. I was back on the beach. The sun was setting the water on fire as it lowered into the horizon. Was it all a dream? As I stumbled home, I realized I had something clutched in my left hand. Prying it open with my right hand, I looked in wonder at the pale pink crystal. Thanks for watching.